Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Mikel Arteta has sought to calm Arsenal fans' anxieties over Gabriel Martinelli's knee injury, dismissing it as more of a knock than anything serious after the Gunners' nail-biting Carabao Cup quarter-final triumph against Crystal Palace on the 23rd of December. The Brazilian winger suffered a hefty challenge from Palace fullback Jesus late in the first half at the Emirates, requiring lengthy treatment on the pitch and limping off in evident discomfort, which understandably set alarm bells ringing among the home supporters. Showing true grit, the 23-year-old returned for the second half but was clearly hampered, prompting Arteta to sensibly substitute him with Leandro Trossard just before the hour mark. The Spaniard later told reporters, "Gabby took a knock on his knee in the first half. He wasn't comfortable to carry on properly. He couldn't sprint or change direction as he normally does, so we had to take him off to avoid risking anything worse." Arteta remained optimistic, adding that it appears to be just a knock, nothing structural, with further assessments planned over the next few days, though Martinelli is now a doubt for Saturday's Premier League clash with Brighton. The tie itself was a proper cup cracker, brimming with tension and late drama, as Arsenal scraped through to the semi-finals via a marathon penalty shootout after a 1-1 draw. An own goal from Palace's Maxence Lacroix had given the hosts the lead, only for Marc Guéhi to nick a stoppage-time equaliser. The spot kicks were flawless from both sides until the 8th round, when on-loan keeper Kepa Arrizabalaga denied Lacroix to spark scenes of wild jubilation and seal an 8-7 victory for the Gunners. Arsenal have now been drawn against Chelsea in the last 4, setting up a mouth-watering two-legged affair with the first leg at the Emirates in the week starting the 12th of January and the return at Stamford Bridge in early February. In other injury news, Arteta confirmed that defender Piero Hincapié sustained a minor knock in the recent Premier League draw with Everton, further stretching the squad during this grueling festive period. Graham Potter speaks out about Kepa the hero as Arsenal edge past Crystal Palace in dramatic penalty shootout to reach Carabao Cup semi-finals. Arsenal advanced to the Carabao Cup semi-finals in nerve-shredding fashion, clinching an 8-7 penalty shootout victory over a resilient Crystal Palace side after a 1-1 draw at the Emirates Stadium on the 23rd of December, 2025. The Gunners controlled much of the possession and fashioned plenty of chances, but a late Palace equaliser forced the tie into spot kicks, where composure and a crucial save proved decisive. Mikel Arteta made 8 changes to the lineup that secured a Premier League win over Everton just days earlier, resting key players amid a punishing festive schedule. The rotated side still featured quality, with William Saliba anchoring the defence, Eberechi pulling strings in midfield, and Gabriel Martinelli and Noni Madueke providing width either side of G.Jesus up top. The breakthrough arrived in the 80th minute when Bukayo Saka's corner caused havoc in the Palace box. William Saliba applied pressure on Maxence Lacroix, who unfortunately poked the ball past his own goalkeeper Walter Benitez to hand Arsenal the lead. It seemed the hosts would hold on comfortably from there. However, Palace refused to lie down and snatched a dramatic equaliser in the 5th minute of stoppage time. Adam Wharton's free kick was headed down by Jefferson Lammer, allowing Marc Guéhi to bundle the ball home from close range and silence the Emirates crowd momentarily. G.Jesus, marking his first start in exactly 345 days following a serious ACL injury suffered in January, delivered a tireless performance at the spearhead of the attack. The Brazilian had a close-range header brilliantly saved by Benitez early on and nodded another effort narrowly wide, constantly stretching the Palace backline with his movement. Former Chelsea and Brighton manager Graham Potter, working as a pundit for the match, was full of praise. Jesus was tireless up front for Arsenal tonight. His movement and link-up play were exceptional, pulling defenders out of position and creating space for others. It's a real positive sign of his recovery and how he can still impact games at this level against a stubborn Palace side. Jesus' energetic display underlined his importance to the squad, offering a different dimension with his pressing and clever runs, even if the goals didn't come on this occasion. His return to the starting 11 also marked his 100th appearance for the club, a milestone achieved amid his long road back from injury. The penalty shootout was a test of nerves, with both teams converting their first 7 penalties impeccably. William Saliba stepped up confidently to score Arsenal's 8th, piling the pressure on Lacroix. On-loan goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga then became the hero, diving smartly to his right to parry the French defender's effort and spark ecstatic celebrations. Post-match, Arteta reflected on a hard-fought evening. We generated a lot and should have scored many more goals. When you don't close the games, it can always happen that you concede. Kepa's level of commitment is incredible, and the players were so composed in the penalties. We had some big individual performances tonight. With this gritty win, Arsenal set up an enticing London derby semi-final against Chelsea over 2 legs, with the first leg at the Emirates in the week commencing the 12th of January and the return at Stamford Bridge in early February. The other semi-final sees holders Newcastle take on Manchester City. As the Gunners chase their first major trophy since the 2020 FA Cup, this victory provides timely momentum heading into a congested fixture list, keeping alive their hopes of silverware in a season where they remain competitive across multiple fronts. Positive update on Chris Richards' injury as Crystal Palace boss Oliver Glasner plays down fears after Arsenal defeat. Crystal Palace supporters can breathe a sigh of relief after manager Oliver Glasner provided an encouraging update on Chris Richards' injury, which saw the American defender stretchered off in bizarre circumstances during the Carabao Cup quarter-final loss to Arsenal at the Emirates. The incident occurred in the second half when Richards challenged for an aerial ball from Martin Odegaard, disrupting a scoring opportunity for G.Jesus. He landed awkwardly off the ball, immediately going down in evident pain and clutching his foot, with heavy bleeding prompting urgent attention from the Palace medical team. Physios rushed onto the pitch, removing Richards' right boot to treat the wound before he was carefully stretchered off, covered up in a somewhat unusual scene. The 24-year-old was substituted in the 75th minute for Will Hughes, as Palace fought to stay in the tie which eventually slipped away on penalties. ITV commentator Sam Matterface described it as Richards having landed awkwardly more than anything else, while co-commentator Lee Dixon speculated that someone landed on his toe might have been the cause. Richards later watched the dramatic shootout from the dugout on crutches as Arsenal progressed. Speaking after the match, Glasner moved to ease concerns. He had a knock on his foot, and it had to be stitched. It doesn't look so bad. The Austrian added uncertainty about Sunday's derby but optimism for a quicker return. I don't know if it's possible for him on Sunday, but hopefully, in the new year, he's back. Glasner underlined Richards' value to the side, particularly in a 3-at-the-back setup. He's one of our best headers and, to take him off, Will Hughes comes in as we didn't have a tall defender on the bench. Of course, we'd struggle a little bit without him. This highlighted the lack of direct replacements and potential vulnerabilities at set pieces. Richards has been a cornerstone of Palace's defence this season, missing just 7 minutes of Premier League action and racking up over 2,100 minutes across all competitions. His aerial dominance shines through, winning 3.1 duels per game, outperforming teammates Marc Gorgui, 2.8, and Maxence Lacroix, 2.7, in that department. The timing is far from ideal with a demanding festive period ahead, including a crunch London derby against Tottenham at Selhurst Park on the 28th of December, followed by a home clash with Fulham on New Year's Day. Glasner will be keen to have his reliable centre-back available to shore up the backline. Signed from Bayern Munich in 2022, Richards has blossomed under Glasner and is poised for a key role with the United States national team under new boss Mauricio Pochettino heading into the 2026 World Cup. Eagles fans will hope this proves no more than a short-term scare, allowing him to continue his impressive form soon. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!